Okay, so with the hot water, obviously we need to fill the hot water tank. It's 10 litres. Obviously, if you drain it previously, it's 10 litres of air to start with. So obviously that air's got to come out. So that'll be coming out your tap. So we'll be spluttering with air and water until you get a solid stream like that.
So you've moved that to hot now.
Yeah, to hot side of your tap.
Right.
And then get all the air out. Then once it stops spluttering, you know that your hot tank's full.
Right.
Okay. Do the same with each other tap, because you've got an onboard pump. If you don't get all the air out, the pump can continue a bit longer before it switches itself off, because it's working on pressure.
Right.
Okay, I don't know if you saw the steam coming out of that then.
So it's hot.
Yeah. So obviously it's not instant heat. That's probably taking about half an hour to warm up.
Right.
Okay. So I don't know if you want to put your finger under that, but it's
no,
hot.
I'll take your word.
it is hot, but you can see the steam, so obviously it's quite warm. Okay. So.
Sorry, can I just go back again?
Yeah.
That's to switch the pump.
Yes.
What switches the actual heater on?
That's a different switch altogether. Yeah, we haven't got to that stage yet.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so we have to get water into that tank first before we switch it on.
Right. Okay.
If we don't, we could end up in trouble.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got all the water in now. You happy how you do that? Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So under this flap here is your consumer unit. Okay. So we've got 3 switches running across the bottom. The one on the right is your battery charger. So that's switched on, your 240 connected, it will then start charging your leisure battery. Okay?
Right, yes.
You can leave that switched on, because as soon as you unplug your 240,
you revert
it's not
back.
doing anything anyway. So you plug your 240 and it will be charging your battery. Obviously you've got your 240 trips that across the top.
Yeah, they're breakers,
Yeah. But what you have got is this one here. That's your space heater, sorry. And that's your water heater. So they're both isolating switches for electric for either or. So water heater, if you want to heat it on electric, you switch that on there.
Yeah.
You want to your heater, that's a switch to switch it on there.
Well, they're labelled, I presume.
Yeah, they are labelled. Yeah.
Okay.
So it is very important that you do not leave that switch on. So when you're leaving site, so when you go to come on, make sure you switch. At least that is the most important one, is your water heater.
Yeah.
If you drain it, even though when you're leaving, you'll unplug your.
I know what happens when you.
It's like boiling the kettle with no water in it.
Yeah.
So if you've left it switched on, you get to your next site and plug your electrics in, and you haven't got any water in that boiler, it's going to be
got problems.
Yeah. So that's where you've got to be very cautious. So it's always important to make sure you got water in there. It may, obviously, if there isn't any water in, the likelihood it could damage, obviously, the element. If you're lucky, it will trip. It'll overheat and trip. It won't trip there.
Unlucky, you got a big bill.
Yeah, that's it. But if it does, and you obviously realise you have done that by mistake, well, the best thing to do is just switch it off, just unplug the electrics for a couple of minutes, plug it back in, get water into the boiler. You may be lucky and it may reset. Okay, so then once you've got water in, then switch the water heater on.
The answer is don't do it.
Yeah, well, yes, exactly. Obviously, with this being a certain age caravan, I'm not sure exactly how old it is.
2009.
Yeah, so it's a couple of years old, so obviously it may have already happened a couple of times, you don't know, and that the next time may be the last time that boiler wants to do that.
The expensive one.
Yeah, so just make sure you are switching that off before you come home, then you've got no worry of setting out, obviously doing that. Probably the best thing to do is check before you put your electric in on site. Just come and have a look, make sure that if all them are switched off, you've got no problems.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Peter, can I just stop you there a minute?
Yeah. Go on, try. That's it. There we go. Right, to operate the water on gas, we've got 2 controls here. Right, one is your room heater, which is all to heat. One is your water heater, which is all to store. So if you imagine storing your water, is this one, and that's operating on gas. If you see the little flame there, it's to switch it on. Is the outer ring.
Right.
So click it in that position. You'll see a green light. You see that? Yeah. There's a green light on the side of it. If it goes to red, that means the gas has failed to light. Okay? So if it fails to light, switch it off.
Yeah.
The reasons why it could be failing is, one, you've left the cover on. So if you left the cover on, it'll just shut off. You haven't turned your gas on. You haven't got any gas, or there may be air in the system.
Right.
Okay? So if it's failed, check all them things. Right. You could even light your cooker up to make sure you have got gas running.
Well, that's gas for the.
So operate it again. So turn it on again. If you see the green light, obviously it's lit.
Yeah.
If it goes to red, then again it's failed. So it may have air in the system, in the gas system.
So that was the gas for the boiler?
Yeah, that's gas for the boiler. So green light on. You can change the temperature of the water if you want to on the gas side of it. On the electric you can't. The electric is thermostat controlled to 70. With if you run it on gas, obviously you can change it.
Cool it down if I
Yeah,
want to.
that's it. Yeah. Okay.
So that's my water heater. That's
water
my
heater.
room heater.
Yeah, so that's room heater on electric. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can see that because it says 230 volts there. Look.
Yeah.
Okay, so you need to switch that switch on for your consumer unit. So there's one that says space heater. That will then, to turn it on, you got the outer ring again. You got options of 500 watts, 1000 watts, or 2000 watts.
Right.
So you can whichever position you want to put it in.
Yeah.
Obviously 2000 watts being the hottest.
Yeah.
And you got a thermostat control in the centre as well.
Thermostat there, right.
Okay. To know that's on, there's a green light inside there. Okay.
Yeah.
If the green light's not on, you haven't switched the switch on down on the consumer unit.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
Okay. So that's now heating an element inside your fire
Yeah.
on electric. Okay. You can run it on gas as well if you want to. So we'll switch it off electric. To fire it up on the gas, this control here. Okay. So to fire it up on gas, all you do if I turn it to there, hear it clicking. So that wants to ignite the gas. All you do is just press and hold that down.
And that fires.
You hear it stop clicking because obviously it's fired the gas up. And what you've got, if you look down this window here, at an angle, just trying to see which angle. So if you look about this angle here,
I can see it.
You can see that. You can see your gas is running.
The pilot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously, if it starts clicking again, obviously it hasn't lit. You just need to press and hold it down, say 10 seconds, and it should light.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So that's your temperature range there. So 10 being obviously the hottest. To switch it off, bring it back round to 0.
Yeah.
And that'll be
that
off.
will turn itself off.
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
Okay. This side of it is your fan. Okay. That's the fan off. To the right, it's thermostatically controlled on the A.
Yeah.
So that'll go up and down with the temperature, or the fan will. Then this side is your manual fan, so you can
move it around.
Yeah. You can use that on either heating, so you can use it if you're using it on electric, or if you use it on the gas. It will circulate the air around the van, out the different vents in your bathroom and in front of your van.
Okay then, yeah.
You can use the fan on its own as well. So in the summer, you may want to just circulate air around. You can do that as well.
Right. Okay then.
Okay, and then centres off.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Good. Right, so you're happy with your water heating,
Yeah.
your room heating?
I should probably go when I'm on my own. I should quietly work my way around.
Well, that's it, yeah. But it's not going to be like instant. Right, I know this already because it's one of the things. Once you play with it, I know I'm doing it every day, so it's easy for me.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's just getting there and using it. Once you used it a few times, it should come fairly easy.
Okay.
But you might have a couple of times where it might.
So just refreshing me. That's water. That's room.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I remember it as ultra storing your water, ultra heating your room.
Right. Okay.
That's how I remember it.
That
Okay.
presumably is a.
Yeah, that's your TV point, TV aerial point, and that's you get a 12-volt socket for you like the cigarette lighter type plug, and obviously you've got a 240 plug as well.
Can you run? I mean, I've just bought a low voltage kettle because
Yeah.
I've been told if I use an ordinary kettle, I'm likely to blow it.
Yeah, well, you're likely to trip the bollard that's
Yeah.
on site norm. Yeah, you just got to be careful.
But other than that, you can use 13 amp
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, the only thing you got to be careful of is it's things like kettles, obviously, which are high. Off button there, so you just press and hold that, switches it on and off. Okay, that light there is to say it's on. The LCD screen is just asleep at the moment. I can press any button just to light it up. It's running on gas at the moment, and that's your temperature range.
Right.
To change the energy you want to use, so it's running on gas. I'll run it on electric now.
Right.
Okay, you were talking about running on 12 volts. When you're travelling, you can run that on the 12 volt side of it, which is the power coming from your car.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not the leisure battery, it's your 12 volts off your car. Okay, that won't cool the fridge down, it'll just maintain the temperature.
where it is.
So if it's not cold already, it's not going to get it any colder.
Right.
The only thing you could do, which my wife tends to do, is she does chilies and things like that and freezes them. Then when we're going away, we'll have that as like one of the first meals or whatever when we get there. So she'll put that in the fridge, it's acting like a cooler block that you'd normally have.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
when you go
I
camping,
do. I
things
mean,
like-
obviously, I do all the cooking, and tomorrow's dinner comes out today, goes in the fridge and cool one.
Yeah, and defrost.
And defrost
Yeah.
overnight.
So
So, it's a similar principle.
Yeah, it all depends what. Yeah, if you don't take too much stuff with you in the fridge, or you just have your essentials of milk or whatever cooked to you when you get there and things like that, and then they'll stay reasonably cool while you're travelling. Then because most of these places you go to now, they'll be shopping pretty close.
Oh yeah, I
anyway.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
I will shop when I get there, but as I say,
yeah, you just take the essential things.
I'm English. I like my cup of tea.
Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah, and
Or
that's the first thing you want.
Or if you're stopping en route, you fancy a cup of tea.
Yeah, milk. Yeah, milk will survive that one, would it?
Yeah.
Well, I'd hope so. I hope so. Yeah.
Well, milk does if you keep it in there. Milk in the back of the car in the
Not
summer.
so good, though.
No.
Yeah, but my first thing is once I've got set up, make sure, get the kettle on. As soon as I've got water and whatever in, get the kettle on.
Yeah.
So,
Right,
for when I finish messing around.
on...
Yeah. So so what if we're looking at that now, it's got a blue flashing light and a spanner. That means either a fault or it's obviously detected is not the energy is not there for what you want to use.
Right.
So it's obviously the car's not connected.
Right.
So it realises that and it's telling you.
Right.
Blue light's flashing and a spanner. 12 volt is not connected. If that's doing that on the gas hasn't lit. So if you just press that button. Right, so that will now light the gas.
Right, so that's now running on gas.
Yeah. If that started flashing on the gas, as I just said,
then
it's failed to
you're
light.
out of gas,
or it's failed to light. So the fridge may fail to light. So if it does do that, all you do is just switch it off. Make sure.
The switch.
Yeah, so you just press all that, switch the fridge off.
Right.
Check you've got gas, check you've turned your gas on. Again, it may have air in the gas system if you haven't used it on gas for a while. Most people tend to use it on electric when they're on site because they tend to pay for this pitch, you pay for the electric.
You pay for a hookup,
So you're going to use it on electric.
Hang on, so that's gas.
Yeah, so if you want on electric, just press the button again. Oh, you just pressed it too much.
Oh.
Press it again, that's gas. Press it again, that's electric.
Right, so that's now running on mains.
Yeah. If it also has a memory, so if I switch that off, when the next time you come and switch it on, it will remember it was run on electric, and so it will automatically there. Unless obviously you haven't got electric connected, then you'll have the flashing light telling you haven't got it connected. That side of it is your temperature range. So 5 lit, that's the coldest. So you just press that, and that just goes round and round as well. So 2 or 3 is probably about right. Again, it depends on temperature outside. If it's really hot outside, obviously it needs to work harder. Okay.
Yeah, it gives me.
Yeah, so that's. So your left one is your energy select.
That's the car.
Yeah, so that's your car battery.
That's the gas.
That's the gas, and that's your electric.
The mains. Okay, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, and obviously you get your cooler box there, but just inside the handle there, there's this little tab. When you're not using it in storage, obviously you want a bit of air to circulate around it.
You can vent it.
Yeah, you can obviously keep that open and vent it.
Right,
okay.
Yeah.
I'll just switch that off now. So you just press and hold and it switches it off.
Right, okay, the fridge is now off.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Cooker, got a 12 volt igniter button there. Okay, so just
that's the gas igniter.
Yeah,
right.
so that's the gas igniter, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So it has got a safety device on the lid, so if the lid's not fully back, it may not light.
Right.
Okay.
It shouldn't.
Yeah, we shouldn't do, but you may have it just where you think it's open, it may not be.
Oh, there's a grill in there.
Yeah, grill there as well, with a grill pan.
So I can do my toast under there.
Yeah, well, that's it, yeah. They're not always the best for toast under there, to be quite honest, but... Okay, you have the grill pan handle inside it. And then you got your oven again, same lighting as the others.
Right, okay.
Okay, that's it. Okay, so that's your cooker.
So that's my 3 gas rings, electric ring, grill.
That's your electric ring, that one.
Oh, that's it, yeah.
Yeah,
Electric,
so you've got to be very careful with that one.
Electric, 3 gas, grill, oven.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Okay, microwave. You see that? Yeah.
Okay.
Microwave. Just pull to open the door. Don't leave glass plate in, because if that drops,
bang,
that's going to go. And if that glass lid's down, that's going to go. Either pop it under there, obviously if it's clean. My wife tends to put it in the bowl there with a tea towel wrapped around or something like that.
Okay.
Okay, to operate the microwave, doing that on its own just goes through menus. So what you need to do is press the power button once, which gives you 100%.
Yeah.
Then you can turn that to get your seconds.
Right.
Okay, then it's start and off it goes.
Yeah.
Or you can do on the start button, which is a fast one, say fast one, but automatically gives you 30 seconds a minute and just keep going.
Yeah, just to...
and then it will automatically start.
Just to defrost or whatever.
Yeah, so if you just want it to run for 30 seconds, just to warm something up, away it goes. So you just fast start on that.
It's the cup of coffee you let go cold.
Yeah, you always get distracted. Oh, there's nothing worse than cold coffee. Okay?
That's the clock, is it?
Yeah. So your clock set through that, and then turning that.
Okay. Is that's the clock for the time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, obviously make sure it's cold before you put that down, because last thing you want is hot and then that's shattering, because it obviously makes a bit of a mess. Okay, bathroom. Light switches